Hello everybody, I want to cover a few things in this video. My quick thoughts on Hardcore Justice, the whole effing show from TNA, thoughts on Cade, and yeah, let's get cracking. Hardcore Justice, I thought it was a good pay-per-view. I didn't really watch the original ECW, but I can assure from what a lot of people said, it had good nostalgia. And for what I've seen, because I did watch it, had some good matches, had some brutal action, especially Tommy Dreamer and Raven, which was an absolutely awesome match. Had a great storyline going into it, and in my opinion it delivered, apart from why did Raven win, you know? Like he needed the win. It just didn't make any sense to me. Why wouldn't you have Tommy Dreamer finally beat Raven? Even if it was for the second time, but you know. Still would be pretty cool to see Tommy Dreamer win, in my opinion, but it is what it is. As far as matches wise, they weren't exactly great, but then going into the pay-per-view, we all knew it wasn't exactly going to be 5-star classic matches like a lot of people have said, but I mean, they were brutal. We had some high-flying stuff. Really, in my opinion, showed what ECW was about. Back then, it was just like putting on one more show. Hopefully this is the final ECW show, because let's face it, I don't really, no offense to ROH or anybody, but I really don't want to see them doing another ECW pay-per-view, you know, like copying everybody else, which I'm sure they won't do, but just in case. I think that should be the final one. Yeah, some good spots, some okay and good matches. As far as TNA, the whole effing show, pay-per-view on free TV goes, I thought that was a good show too. I thought that was actually better than, matches wise, better than Hardcore Justice, which isn't really saying much, but still. Bear Money and Motor City Machine Guns did an absolutely awesome 2 out of 3 Falls match, which was actually pretty damn badass, to be honest. Lots of great spots, and Motor City Machine Guns finally getting the win and retaining their belts, which they rightfully deserve now. And a great series, I thought. A lot of great matches. Really enjoyed the series. Been watching it. Thought it was good. As far as the rest of the show goes, RVD and Abyss, I don't really understand it. Janice, you already know that nobody's gonna get hit by Janice. It's just a weapon to make you go, oh my goodness me, this is a 2x4 now, isn't it? My goodness, they could actually kill someone. But for some strange reason, they never seem to hit anybody with it. They always seem to hit the turnbuckle every single time. The turnbuckle pad, I mean, but you know. How ironic. Yeah, I just think that's a stupid thing. Well, why do they call it the stairway to Janice? The stairway to Janice? Like, what? You could just call it a ladder match. I don't know. You know what I mean? You just climb. Then again, I guess it really isn't a ladder match, because you just gotta grab the weapon and then use it on your opponent. You know, I never understood one thing. Why is there referees in normal standard ladder matches with no screwjob finish? They're just kind of just standing there. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you even there? It's a ladder match. I think we know who won. Yeah. Other matches, didn't really see the Divas match. Kurt Angle and AJ Styles was good. That was quite cool. I enjoyed that. And Shannon Moore vs Jeff Hardy. But yeah, I was kind of, like someone said, I was kind of expecting it to be someone more than Shannon Moore. They said anybody, you know, wrestling in the entire world can come and accept this challenge. So you instantly expect it to be someone, you know, from somewhere else, or anybody. It could just be anybody apart from Shannon Moore, but no, Shannon Moore. They could have picked anybody, and they picked Shannon Moore. Kind of bizarre to me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Shannon Moore. I think he's pretty good, but you know, it could have picked somebody else as a special surprise. As far as the beatdown at the end of the show goes, that was awesome. I thought it was just like, okay, they're kind of showing WWE had to do a kind of a Nexus angle. They say, okay, you can do that, but we're going to use weapons and we're going to do it in our way. Even though I like the NXT or the Nexus invasion at the start, because that was like rookies trying to make it in the company and stuff. Whereas this is just ECW guys versus TNA guys. It's just like, it's good, but I mean, it's just, you know, wouldn't, in my opinion, wouldn't be as good as rookies who are trying to make it, because that sounds, you know, it gives them a bigger platform, and it means, you know, it gives them a bigger stage to work on than they have before, and gives them a chance, you know, to shine, really. Because, you know, I mean, TNA versus ECW, they don't, none of the guys really need to shine in that invasion kind of angle. That's just my opinion. As far as Lance Cade goes, may he rest in peace. My thoughts go out to all his family and friends who have been affected by this death. He died yesterday morning. Quite sad. He was quite a good wrestler. I wasn't really the biggest fan of Lance Cade, but I mean, I did think he had something, somewhat. Never really a big fan, never really got into him, I'm sorry. He has an awesome finishing move, that sit down spine buster, though, I must say that. Yeah. The first one to graduate from HBK's school, and you know he must be pretty good. I mean, from the matches I've seen, I mean, he does actually look like a good wrestler. That's a shame, because 29 is such a young age to die. And, you know, it's another young victim. All these young victims that die at like 29 and 30 and 32 and all these young ages, it's just sad, really. What they have to go through in order to work. Some people for what they love to do, you know. Which is quite sad. My condolences, yeah, like I say, go out to the family and all the friends that know him personally and in wrestling. May he rest in peace. I mean, I knew him best because, well, I obviously didn't know him, but I mean, I knew him from when he was tag team champions with Lance Cade, and when he was Jericho's kind of protege. That was when he really had a good chance. He was up on the rise. It was coming up, you know. They were giving him a chance, and all of a sudden, now he's dead. It's a shame, real damn shame. But anyway, I might just leave a few pictures and things at the end, and you know, put like a song with it if I can get my movie maker to work. Other than that, apparently, oh yeah, by the way, apparently Lance Cade died because of like, one second. Yeah, apparently he died because of heart failure. Yep. Sad, but may he rest in peace. He was, well, I guess some people could say he was underrated, but I mean, I was never really into him, I'm sorry. But, well, I didn't have anything against him either, but I never really got into him. I don't know why, but what can you do? Alright. I am Eliminator RRR. Rest in peace, Lance Cade. Peace. Yeah, I might just put some pictures in that audio, some music, if I can get this movie to work. Peace again.